All right, warriors, gather around. We're going to do a breathing exercise. 5 seconds, 5 Mississippis. We're going to breathe in deep, hold it together, and then release. Just real small, but yet super effective method to buy you 5 seconds of time to realign yourself and go, I'm not falling for that trap. This is a setup. Without your body language, of course, going, a la madre, what the hell? No. You're going to be able to do this and exercise it internally without the freak out effect that gives you away now. You see, narcissists have developed and mastered the art of getting reactions out of people. So much so that they're able to drive that impulse to a decision of commitment. 5 seconds. We're going to take a badass walk. Occasionally, look, you're going to get a bitch slap. But it's going to come with a follow-up, a solution, so that you can start winning some battles. I need you to unass that couch, because narcissists are not going to win. Not on my watch. 5 seconds, let's do this. And make sure no one's looking. Because you might still have a little give a damn about what people think about you, where I don't. But we're going to get you there. Come on. Release slowly. All right. Shake that shit off, y'all. Look, in law enforcement, there's a lot of things that are witnessed, which is why so many in law enforcement community, if they make it to retirement, they're to be commended. If they made it that long, think of the environment as it is, and the reason why narcissism is in law enforcement, and why they have police to police the police. It's amazing, but they understand the checks and balances are necessary. Warriors, there's no escaping the fact that you're going to rub elbows with them. Probably 4 in a lifetime. But one psychopath is enough. One sociopath is more than enough. If you can learn this lesson without having to have a relationship with one, the better off you're going to be. But I dare say this, you won't totally grasp nor appreciate the understanding if you had your ass handed to you through a relationship with a narcissist. And for most of you, it's why narcissism can hide in plain sight. For many of you, because they don't show their cards unless you're in a relationship with them. And so they can wear the mask, the false self, because they're not trying to impress you. And it's why most of you can say, well, why were they always nice to me? I can't believe that they're, well, in the greater scheme of things, that's part of the manipulation as well. You see, some of these creatures don't show themselves until they got you over a barrel or destitute. So warriors, check this out. In law enforcement, we understand what narcissism is clearly. And we also understand that some of y'all may got caught at the wrong place at the wrong time, but because of association with narcissists, sociopaths, psychopaths, or borderlines, that criminal element has now left a stain on your resume. Guilt by association is true. It exists. And it's why narcissists have nothing to lose, and you have everything to lose. They envy you because you have a badass resume. Look, you may have not achieved the best, but your resume affords you great opportunities. And narcissists see this and despise you for it because they are never approached for opportunities. They have to pitch as if to have opportunities. Ever notice they always have startups that never come to shit? Many of them like to borrow money and feel if their business idea didn't come through, that therefore you don't owe. You went from someone they borrowed from to an equal investor. Imagine that, without you knowing. It's why many of them are going to avoid you. Many of you think, oh, they're so outdoorsy and personable. Social butterflies, if you will, right? You know, it's one thing to be a social butterfly for networking, for selfish gain, for the monkey jump, and authenticity, which can be outdoorsy, but go lone wolf, or with a certain group of friends. You see, what you missed the boat on because you don't ask the right questions. Warriors, wake the fuck up. Stop what the fuck you're doing, look at me. Many of you may say, why do they love the outdoors? Why do they love going outside so much? It's because you're not there. I read an awesome article on Quora. A beautiful insight from a MPD therapist. Studied, I guess. And so anyway, she put on there that, you know, after the love bomb, everyone understands that now narcissists feel you're useless. The challenge to get you was that dopamine hit. Once they land you, they get comfortable. They now feel you're going to torment yourself if they leave. Once they get you to that position is when they start to monkey jump, because they know they can always come back. Now, what you do is you short circuit their pea brain, because for them this has always worked. But understand, they cannot handle rejection. They can't handle a plan not coming to its fullest, because it's perfect. By you not falling in line, warriors, by you staying silent and giving them your greatest gift of your absence, you set a cycle of events unlike no other without you knowing it. Because they go into self-destruct mode. They start doing things that hurt themselves, that harm themselves to harm you. They think harm you. Now, this is why you need to stay out the way. Because in law enforcement, we also know that many cold cases get solved in this way. Many narcissists will go so far as to try and put a hit on you. They may solicit an undercover cop or get turned on to one. Want to know why? Because the hitman they thought was a thug is a snitch. Because many of them, if they've done time and they're on paper, they want to get off that sooner than later, and they know if they turn someone in, they get more time off the books or parole. The sooner they can do that, the sooner they can smell the freedom. So they turn on their own kind. You see, the manipulation doesn't stop. The difference is, warriors, pay attention. Zoom in. A little closer, fool. You can't miss this part. You were collateral damage. In law enforcement, we could look at you in the eye and know you did not belong where you're at. You're freaking look like a wet mouse, out of place. We understand that we can do nothing. We are powerless, and that some of you are going to suffer some major consequence on account of it. We also know that snitching is a cowardice of the narcissist and how they invoke manipulations on each other. Because get this, the one that put the hit on you paid, and the one needing to put the hit on you can't deliver. But rather than pay it back, they go collaborate with the feds and wear a mic. They call it wired up. And they'll set up the trap. Warriors, this is how so many cold cases get solved. You see, they may be dormant for a little while, but eventually somebody's gonna talk. Warriors, narcissists love to be outside and mingle so-called social butterflies, because it's the only way they can keep networking. Instead of wanting to be with you, they feel obligated to be with you at a certain point in the relationship. And outside is where they can find others, potential. They can make themselves available. And they need attention from new people. That is the rush. You were a hit, a fix. Nothing more, nothing less. If they stayed longer in a long-term relationship, an LTR, it was because you are the supply, the one, the shit. You will get hoovered and get hated the most. It's a love-hate relationship that swings back and forth depending on how the narcissist feels will dictate how they act on it. Depending on how desperacious, don't that sound more delicious? Hopefully it's because you ain't gonna forget this, because you need to remember it. The two most favorite places for narcissists, sociopaths, psychopaths, are outside and the internet. That phone is their lifeline. Think I'm lying? Turn to whomever's next to you right now and see how freely they're willing to hand you the phone. Let's just go over some DMs, they call them. DMs. DMs ain't my messages. DMs someone else's. Get it? Look, with you narcissists, feel like they're doing time. Hard time. Tolerating you, resenting you. You kidding? Acting like they wanted sex with you. Took a lot out of them. With others, they're gladly spending time. With you, they feel like they're in prison. This is why narcissists love the outdoors. Don't forget the internet and that TV and phone. Social butterflies they are. Pay attention. Being outdoorsy is different. Flirting with flavor, socializing with balance, holding your own, articulating yourself with bluntness. Warriors, that's the kind of authenticity that narcissists can't be but crave. Now go on with your bad self. Stay more delicious as you are, but become stronger for the lesson you learned. Your flavor ain't going away. Not on my watch. It's never goodbye, warriors. It's always until next time. Thank you for your support. For those of you, I know you mean well, and you've probably said it to yourself the last, 6 videos. I'll subscriptious on the next one. Oh, damn, I forgot again. I'll subscriptious here in a little bit. Do it now. Come on. And hit the thingy. Right next to it, it's a bell. That way you get some notifications. Every now and again I have something intelligent to post. Just to tickle your ears. Make you think a little. And to let you know. Keep passing your tests. You're doing good. If you fail, get your ass back up. This ain't a pity party. You're not going to hit a home run every damn time. The question is, did you learn from it? Are you a repeat offender? Only you know the answer. Stay the badasses that you are. And keep a foot on a narcissist's throat. Don't let up. It's easy to do with the ones that already identified themselves with you. I need you to just start believing what you see. You heard? You heard? It's never goodbye. Always until next time. Namaste, warriors.
Jesse, what are you doing today?
We're gonna skydive today.
We're gonna
Leap of faith.
Leap of faith. Hey, that's what this is.
Doing it for the tribe, the warrior tribe.
Do you know how high we're going? Did they tell you?
14,500 feet.
Close. 14,500 feet. Yep. And then we're gonna be falling at
a high rate of speed.
Very fast. We're gonna be falling very fast. We're gonna be falling at 120 miles an hour.
Sweet.
Have you ever gone that fast before?
No, I have not.
Okay, are you ready to go that fast?
I'm ready.
Okay.
We're gonna do it today. You got my back.
Yep. Oh, I'm gonna get your face, but you know your TI will have your back.
All right.
What made you want to skydive? What brought you here today?
Facing fear.
Yeah? Are you afraid of heights?
Facing fear head on. No.
No.
I'm afraid of not trying new opportunities.
There you go.
I'm afraid of living in the woulda, shoulda, coulda, and I'm not gonna do it. Lead and live by example.
There you go. You heard it here first from Jesse. All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Woo!
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways.